Good morning. It is currently Wednesday morning and it took me a while to actually formally start this vlog. I just feel like I've been kind of scattered this week. It's interesting because in my previous vlog I said that I wanted to reduce the amount of time that I'm spending on my computer, but I think because I've been doing computer-based work for so long, it feels like that kind of anchors me and makes me feel like I'm productive. So even on a day as a content creator, if I'm creating a lot of content and making videos and doing my job, it still feels like I have to spend a certain amount of time on the computer in order for my day to have been valid, if that makes sense. Since I've actually kind of reduced the amount of computer work that I've done, I've just been feeling scattered or disorganized. I guess I just haven't really been documenting things as well as I usually do. So midway through the week, we are back on track, and I don't have, I was gonna say I don't have a lot planned for today, but I don't know why I said that because I actually do have kind of a busy day. So this morning I'm going to get a bit of work done, do a few videos for TikTok, maybe do a little bit of planning for the podcast because I'm recording an episode tomorrow. I am going to walk Georgie as usual on Wednesdays as I do, and then I think I'm gonna go skiing. I just got some new stuff from Eddie Bauer and I also have to shoot a campaign for them. I just want to get up there. I haven't been skiing at all this season, and as you guys know, Jamie works at one of the local mountains. I may as well take the opportunity to go up with him and spend the day there. I'm really nervous because I always get really nervous to ski because I am someone that finds sports such as skiing very scary, and I've done a decent amount of skiing, not a lot, but I still find it very scary, but I do really enjoy it. And I feel like if I didn't at least ski a few times this season, I would probably be a little bit bummed. So even if it's just once, I do think I'll ski a little bit more in February because my dad and my two brothers are coming to visit, and they always come in around February to do a little ski trip. So we'll do a few ski days at the local mountains and then probably go to Whistler as well for a day or maybe 2 days. I just realized, don't ask why I'm wearing a leather jacket because I'm definitely not going anywhere. But sometimes when you don't really leave the house a lot and you don't really have excuses to wear certain clothing, you have to wear them at home. And to show you what's on the bottom, part of my new outfit from Eddie Bauer, which I guess I could show you what I got. Okay, so obviously I got these pants, the matching sweater. These are both from a new line. I believe it's a new line at least, which is called and Femme. Then I got, you guys may remember in an Eddie Bauer haul that I had a couple videos ago, I can't remember if I included this, but I got a pair of bib, what do you call them, snow pants for skiing. But the thing is Vancouver is very warm generally, and I realized that those are probably going to be more appropriate for colder weather, which is great, and I'm really glad I have them. But I also wanted to get something that I could wear just for warmer days. So this is just a pair of ski pants, but they're quite thin. Yeah, these are called the Guide Pro Ski Tour Pants. So they're just a little bit more lightweight. I had seen this a few times on the website. It's a very simple fleece hat. Simple. I love a black beanie. I definitely don't need any more hats, that's for sure. But you know what? They're a good accessory, especially in the winter. I wear them all the time, and so I can kind of justify it. But I may have to go through my collection and do a little clean out. In fact, Jamie basically told me that I have to do that because I am starting to take over some of our closet space. In fact, I wouldn't say I'm starting to. I have very much taken over our closet space, which we don't have a lot of. Then I also got this really pretty ski jacket as well. And this is kind of silly, but I actually like sometimes getting something bright colored for skiing because I want people to be able to see me in case I fall. I just think it's good to have things that people can easily identify you by. And all of my ski stuff right now is all black, so that's not really that helpful. So I was cleaning out my closet and I came across this book, and I have not read it, but it just reminded me that last year I had this intention to learn a little bit more about my body and my cycles, and just be a little bit more in touch and in tune with that aspect of my being, because I really don't know anything about it, nothing at all. I really don't know much about my own anatomy, how things work. And I feel like when it comes to something like birth control, I've just always thought that the only way to ever do it is to, you know, have an IUD, take birth control pills, whatever it may be. Because of that, I never really learned anything about how you can do it a little bit more naturally. Now, I don't necessarily have anything against birth control because I've been on it for a very long time. I have an IUD, it's been great. I've had a great experience. I haven't had any issues. But I haven't had a period for 5 years, and I'm starting to get to the point where that makes me feel quite disconnected from my cycle and from my body, and I just don't feel like I have any awareness of what's going on, and I would like to have an awareness of what's going on. And so I've been thinking about getting my IUD removed. I've been talking to a few friends who do different forms of cycle tracking. Worst case scenario, I can always get it put back in if I should choose to, and if the cycle tracking isn't working for me. But I will definitely keep you posted. And yeah, I don't know anything about this book, so not recommending it or anything. This reminded me of it when I was clearing out my closet. Good morning. I thought I'd give you a little skincare update because it's been a bit and I've changed a few things up. Now, you probably aren't super interested to know what my skincare routine is at this moment in time because my skin looks like this. But what I will say is my skin has been feeling a lot more hydrated and a lot more glowy and a lot more like tight, if that makes sense. And I've mentioned before that I really simplify things, so I don't use a lot of products, but just like switching the way I use things. I've had this for a while. It's like a glycolic acid toner from The Ordinary. I wasn't really sure how to use it, so I would just use it like every night or every few nights. And I recently became aware of skin cycling, which is like you do a kind of exfoliator one night and then you do a sort of retinol type thing if you want to incorporate that into your routine another night, and then you do 2 nights of like recovery. And so I had seen that, and that helped me to understand that like you don't necessarily need to be using these types of like really kind of potentially drying products every single night and like very stripping. When I was home in Ontario, I also got this moisturizer which I've been really loving, and so I have the snail mucin from the same brand, and so I've been using both of those. And then other than that, pretty much everything is the same. This is still like my favorite moisturizer. This has been the sunscreen that I'm using, and I'm just gonna put it on now because I haven't already. Very unnoticeable, and you can put it under makeup, and yeah, that one's been really good too. And I like that it's SPF 50. I do think that I'm around my period time of month, and so I think that's why we're seeing some breakouts happening. That always happens around this area of my face, which is why, you know, it is what it is. There's not really much I can do about it. But like I said, I'm going to be getting my IUD removed, I think this week. So I don't know what's going to happen with my skin or with my cycle, but I'll definitely keep you posted. So, oh, where are you? I feel so self-conscious. So we're at the beach. So we're at the beach. This is Ariana. I feel like I've mentioned you a lot in my vlog. We're about to do a cold dip, and I don't know how far in we're gonna go. Keen's Hall. Alright, are we doing this?
We'll see.
Had a very interesting morning. I got my IUD removed, which I was quite nervous for the appointment. I've heard a varying range of different experiences from different people. What my experience was that it didn't hurt. I would say that the pain was like maybe a 3 or 4 out of 10, if that, for like 3 seconds, and then it was over and that was it. Anytime that you're going to the doctor and you have to put your legs in those little like stirrup things and you are spread eagle, it's not like the greatest feeling. It's a little bit awkward, but I always just tell myself like they're literally doing this type of thing every single day. That's their job. I don't need to feel embarrassed. I don't need to feel uncomfortable. And even if I do feel embarrassed and uncomfortable, it's temporary, it's quick. It didn't last very long at all, like I said. And so that's done. And it feels good. It actually, I was talking to my sister on the phone just now because she's had hers out as well in the last few years. I was just like asking her if she felt this sense of like relief when she got it out. It was almost like something just like, it was like a weight lifted. And I'm not sure if that's because it's just like uncomfortable to have it removed and then all of a sudden you feel like this kind of like rush of relief when it's done. But I just feel a little bit different, and it may be placebo, but I feel like I feel really good, and I don't have any pain after. I don't have any cramping at all, no side effects, no dizziness, nothing. It's like nothing happened. Now I'm just going to actually clean the house because I think I said I was going to do it yesterday and I didn't, so I'm gonna do it today. But I'm not gonna spend very long on it because it's a gorgeous day and I would love to get outside a little bit more and just appreciate the warm weather because you never know how long it's gonna last. So I'm gonna get to that. I am about to go to a ecstatic dance class, which I will have to tell you more about it once I've done it because I really don't know a lot about it. I was just really excited to try something new. I'm going with a friend, Ariana, and yeah, we're about to head out, so I'm gonna go grab myself a coffee and then I'll let you know what it's like once I'm done. Okay, I'm back from the class. I had so much fun. We were a little bit shy and nervous at first because essentially like it's unguided, so you just walk in and like start dancing and like feeling the music. And I feel like there's so few experiences in my life that I've had where I'm like completely self-conscious. You're not self-conscious of like what you look like and how you're moving because literally everybody else is just moving in their own way and nobody is judging you. And it's like a bit of a age range, like you have people around our age and you have people quite a bit older, and it just feels really warm and inviting, and like no one's judging you, no one's staring at you, everyone's there to just have a good time, move their body, move with the music. And we had such a good time. Then we went for lunch and I just got back, and honestly I just feel like I feel really good. So I feel like today is Sunday, so I'm really leaving this last minute here, but I'm gonna start editing this vlog so that I can post it today and probably relax the rest of my day and just enjoy kind of like a day off from social media, kind of, not really because I still post on Sundays. But that's it for this vlog. A lot of new people here, so welcome. I love this little community that we're forming. I love this space. I love being here and I love creating, so I hope that you're enjoying watching my videos. Thank you. But yeah, that's it for today. That's it for this week. Hope you had a lovely, wonderful week, and I will see you in the next vlog.